In this video, we're going to learn how to use prompts. Prompts allow you to ask a question, prompt for more information, or perform actions like cross-sells. From the manual setup list, choose ChargeLogic Payments to open the EFT setup card. Then navigate to General, Retail Express, Prompts to open the prompt list. Use the New action to create a new prompt. Each prompt needs a unique code and a description. For this example, we're going to create a prompt that collects the customer's zip code. So I'm going to use a code of zip code and a description of prompt for zip code. I can then fill in the text that will be displayed to the cashier when the prompt activates. In this case, ask the customer to provide their zip code. The system has multiple types of prompts. There are questions, items, customers, reasons, and salespeople. Question prompts are simple questions that the cashier can ask the customer. Item prompts are used for cross-sells. So when a particular item is sold, you can prompt the cashier to ask the customer if they would like to purchase a related item. Customer prompts are used to set the customer at a particular point in the sale. Reason prompts are used to set a reason code when a particular action is taken, like a price change. Salesperson prompts are used to set the salesperson on the sales header. In addition to prompt types, there are also response types. Response types can be text, numeric, date, or selection. A response type of text input allows for free-form text input. Numeric restricts the input to numbers only, dates to dates only, and selection to the list of responses in the lower portion of the screen. In the case of this example, we are going to choose text input. You can now close the prompt card and go back to the prompt list. Now that we have our prompt configured, it's time to create a prompt group. Prompts are always used in groups and never alone. From the EFT setup card, navigate to General, Retail Express, Prompt Groups. This will open the prompt group list. Use the New action to create a new prompt group. Prompt groups also need a code and a description. In our case, we're going to create a prompt group that is used to collect one-time information about the customer making a purchase. We're going to add our zip code prompt. This is not going to be a required prompt, so we're going to leave the required box unchecked, but we do only want to prompt once per sale. You can also specify what percentage of the time this prompt group activates. This might be useful if you don't want to ask every customer, but only some customers. Close the prompt group card to get back to the prompt group list. You can close the prompt group list to get back to the EFT setup card. Now navigate to General, Retail Express, Interface Profiles. Prompt groups can be attached to buttons on an interface profile. Navigate to Prompts. You can now choose a command that will be associated with this prompt group. We're going to choose Add Item, and we're going to associate our new sale prompt group. Every time the Add Item command is clicked, our prompt group will activate. Once the customer specifies their zip code, even activating the prompt group again will not pop up that prompt because we specified only once per sale. We can now go back to our home screen and run the point of sale in the ChargeLogic Payments Activities section. Click Run POS and log in. From the point of sale, when I click Add Item, it's now going to prompt me to ask the customer for their zip code. That prompt response will be associated with the sale and can be analyzed later.